Okay, this video is about graphing linear equations. So in your graph is you're gonna get a line, and when we graph we use this equation, y equals mx plus b. When you use that equation, first you gotta make sure that y is by itself. It has to be by itself. If it's not, you get it by itself. Okay, and the m, the value that's next to the x, that is the m, and that is defined as slope. And the slope is rise over run. And this value, the one that is all by itself, no x, no y, that is called the y-intercept. And the y-intercept will have to be on the y-axis. So the y-intercept will be right here. Okay, so this is a problem they gave us. So number one is you gotta make sure that y is by itself. It's not by itself. So we need to get it by itself. Number one, eliminate parentheses, fractions, or decimals. No, we don't have any of them. Number two, combine like terms. This two can be combined because they're different letters. And this can be combined because it is by itself. So nothing can be combined. Number three, separate y and everything else. So the y is right here on the left, and numbers and x's over here. So on this side, I want both of these to have a y. It does not have a y, so get rid of it. The opposite of 5x will be negative 5x. And when you do to one side, you do to the other. Now, these two are opposites, so they're going to cancel. So you have negative 3y is equal. This can be combined. They're not like terms, so the answer will be 9 minus 5x. Cannot combine them. Now, get the y by itself. Get rid of the negative 3. So I'm going to divide by negative 3. And when you do to one side, you have to do it to the other side. These will cancel. So the answer will be y is equal to 9 divided by negative 3 will be negative 3. Negative divided by negative will give you a positive. And 3 that's not going to 5, so leave it as 5x divided by 3. So there you have it. The y is by itself. Now let me find the m. The m is the number that's right next to the x. So in this case, my m will be 5/3. So my m is 5 divided by 3. And remember, this is the rise. And this is the run. Because that's positive, I'm going to go up. Because this is positive, I'm going to go to the right. And now the b value, the number that's all by itself, b value is negative 3. So now I can use this information to do my graph. First, find the y-intercept. Y-intercept is negative 3, go to negative 3. And this line, negative 3, will be right about here. Now from here, my rise is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And my run is positive 3. 1, 2, 3. Now this is my y-intercept, and I use the slope to find that point. Now, go ahead and graph the line. So Okay, this is the equation of the line, what I need to graph. Okay, what the graph means is any point in here is a solution to that equation. So if you pick any point, let's say I picked a point uh, 1.5 minus what 3/4. Okay, so any point in here will be the solution to that equation. Okay, now next problem. Now what they give us is an inequality. Same thing as before. Just remember that if you have this symbol or this inequality, the line will be a broken line. If you have this inequality or this inequality, the line will be a solid line. So in this case, we're lucky they gave us a y by itself already. So let me find the m. This is my m. So my m is, remember that is the rise over the run. So my m is 2. This tells me that ideally I would like the m to be a fraction. If it's not a fraction, you make it a fraction. So because this number is positive, we're gonna go up. Because the 1 is positive, we go to the right. And this is my b value. My b value is equal to 3. So y-intercept is 3. Find 3 in here. There's my 3. Now my slope is 2 over 1. So my rise is 2, 1, 2, 1 to the right. Y-intercept 2 over 1. And now I can graph the line. Now, because I have these type of inequalities, it should be a broken line. So let me change that to a broken line. Okay. Now, very, very important. Remember, this is greater. In this side, the y it gets getting bigger and bigger and bigger. As I move up, the numbers getting bigger and bigger and bigger. As I move down, the numbers become less and less and less smaller. Now this is a y is, remember, it is the first time you see this will be the less. It is the first thing you see, this side will be greater. So in this case, this y is less than. Now here's the y. If on less, it should be down here. So what that is telling me is I should be shading beneath the line. So let me shading beneath the line. So this will be the answer. So as you can see, it's similar to the other ones. The only difference is your line could be solid, it could be broken. And here's how you know it's solid or broken. And then you either shade above or below the lines that you graph. Okay, it all depends on what it says. If it says less, then you go below it, below the line. If it says greater, you go above the line. Okay, so that's the graph inequalities. Next type of problem is a system of equations. Okay, and they're going to solve it by graphing. So first, let me look at this equation. The y is by itself. I need to find the m. Remember, the m is the number that's right next to the x. There is no x. So that tells me that m is equal to 0. There is no x. And my b value is 3. Remember, I want the m to be a fraction. Make it a fraction. I'll put on 1 underneath. So this is rise. And this is your run. So y-intercept is 3. 3 right here. Now from here, I'm going to go up 0 and 1 to the right. Rise 0, 1 to the right. Rise 0, 1 to the right. Now draw the line. And that's the graph of that one. Okay. The other line, the y is not by itself. I need to get it by itself. Number 1, eliminate parentheses, fractions, or fractions, decimals, or parentheses. I have none of them. Number 2, combine like terms. On the left side, these can be combined because they have a different letter. They're not like terms. On the right hand side, this cannot be combined because it is by itself. Number 3, separate the y and numbers and x's. Y is on the left, so I like to have y's on the left, and over here I like to have numbers and x's. So I like for both of these to have a y. If it doesn't, get rid of it. This doesn't have a y, get rid of it. Minus 7x. What you do to one side, you must do it to the other side. These are opposites, they're gonna cancel. So we have negative 4y is equal to 16 minus 7x, because I cannot combine them, they're different. Now, get the y by itself, I'm gonna divide by negative 4. And what I did to one side, I'm gonna do it to the other side. These will cancel. So the answer is y is equal to 16 divided by negative 4 will be negative 4. Negative negative will give you positive. 4 that's not going to 7, so this is a 7x divided by 4. So in this case, the y is by itself already, so I know the m. The m is the number that's right next to the x, so that means 7 divided by 4. Remember, this is the rise, and this is the run. And the y-intercept is the number that's all by itself. The number that's all by itself is negative 4. So first grab the y-intercept. In here, I need negative 4. That'll be right about here. Now my rise is 7. It's positive, so I need to go up 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And my run is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now draw a line between those 2 points. So now my solution is whatever those 2 lines have in common, they have that point in common. So in my case, my answer would be 1 solution. And tell me the x and y value of that point, and that'll be your answer. The x value is 1, 2, 3, 4. And the y value is 1, 2, 3. And that is the solution. Okay? Very, very important. If the answer are parallel, if they are parallel, they don't intersect. The lines do not intersect. They have nothing in common. So in this case, your answer will be no solution. Okay, if the lines are one on top of the other, that will look something like this. One line will look like that. And the other line will be, okay. In this case, the lines have a lot in common, so the answer will be many solutions. In both cases, you don't have to tell me because you know what? Here they have nothing in common. You cannot tell me any point. And in this case, there's infinite numbers in common. You'll never finish, okay? So if the lines intersect, there will be one solution. If they're parallel, they don't intersect, there'll be no solution. And if one on top of the other is many, many, many solutions, okay? Now, last example. A schedule solution of each system of inequalities. This is similar to the previous one, but now they're inequalities. So number one is, they gave me the y already by itself. So you can find the m, and you can find the b. So the m will be -2. The numbers are right next to the x, and the b will be -1. The m should be a fraction. If it's not a fraction, you make it a fraction. So this will be my rise, and this will be my run. So first, find the y-intercept